and her rationale behind it is even worse because it's just, oh, it's a completely insular, antisocial activity. And it's like, how many centuries have women been like knitting and crocheting for? Is that a deeply social activity? Like,
and that is, I'm sorry, gentlemen, you normal men, your hobby is the least attractive hobby.
None of you are getting laid today.
According to men.
Oh, no, not to purse face, overly serious, clipped haired slags who work for major media companies. Oh, man. Darn.
So I don't know where this came from. This is the least attractive hobbies for men, according to women.
Yeah.
And this is an unattractiveness score.
Where does posting cunty things like this on social media rank with men? Where does that? So that's high on the list, you stupid sow.
I like how bird watching made the cut.
Yes. So put yourself in the shoes of a woman, Blabs, here. All right. And
what is a woman? I don't know.
Right. Well, let's spend 45 minutes attempting in vain to define what a woman is first.
That's right. But
I'm sure tits doesn't help. I don't know.
I will say this. You know, the idea of like bird watching, if you meet a bird watcher, okay. Like if the guy's like, I'm really into bird watching, like, all right.
Why not? But it's peaceful. Good for them.
Sure. But you can see several things here along the lines that would definitely be considered nerddom, right?
Yeah, like taxidermy.
Yeah, you're right. Comic book collecting. I would say building model trains. That's pretty nerdy along the way. Online
building model what year
building
is it?
Cooper.
Right.
What year is it? Is there a rash of model train builders? What is
I have a train. I have a Lionel set. Granted, it's the Hogwarts Express, though.
I'm sorry, Nigel. You can't build your model set today. My goodness, it's 1919.
That's right.
Go down to the Box Social.
Also, if you're into magic, guys, I'm sorry. If you can make a card, if you do card tricks or make a nickel appear behind someone's ear, sorry, not very attractive.
I think that's cool. It's charming.
Collecting figurines, like my little wheelchair-ridden beast battler over here.
There you go.
And of course, playing video games is the least attractive hobby for men, according to women. I mean, look, it appears, guys, that we are just straight out of luck.
Can we talk about the fact that online trolling is now considered like a quasi-vocation?
A hobby. This is the least attractive.
What?
Right.
I know some people for which it is basically both hobby and job, but
yes, this is true. We've all met those people along the way.
Wow.
But Blabs, as a woman,
it's called trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Did you just assume my gender, Craig?
I did, Blabs. I did. And if you
apologize on the internet.
No, I will not.
I'm trying to troll on the internet. See, guys?
That's right. Oh, I'm sorry, Blabs. I don't find that very attractive from a man to a woman.
If you like swap this too, a lot of women are never going to get laid ever again then.
Right. Like video games are a thing that is, it's a cultural thing. It's not like a nerdy thing.
It's well,
how many girls play Fortnite?
What's that, Razor?
Sorry, could you go back to that list real quick?
Yes.
One thing I'm not seeing is movies. And
I guess
video games are more popular and successful than movies.
Yes. Yes.
Here's my thinking for movies based on Liz's like tweet and everything. It's because you can make out in movie theaters, and that's what she wants.
Yeah. No. You don't understand. Playing video games isn't quite as social an activity as sitting in a dark theater not talking to the person you're next to.
No, you totally can't give your man a BJ while he's playing a video game.
Liz Wheeler.
Challenge
I don't really
accepted.
Yeah, no joke. Who was it? Who's the guy we were talking about earlier? The musician?
Carlos Mencia.
No. Anyway,
scary looking dude, Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. He can do it in video games for himself.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
So I don't know who Liz Wheeler is. The Liz Wheeler Show, almost 1 million followers, says this is 100% true. Men playing video games is peak unattractive beyond red flag, like deal breaker zone. It's weird that so many dudes don't get this. Like I said, I don't know. You know who Lou is?
She looks like a ferret. I'm just pointing it out there.
I was gonna say cocker spaniel, but
Yeah, good point. I see. I just watched on the playback.
Great question, Norm. Who did make this list? Soccer moms and 9-year-old boomers. That's a great question.
I think Liz Reeler did.
No, but if she finds these hobbies super unattractive, she and a lot of women who agree with her are going to be super duper lonely because so many men do these things. And it's not even like really nerdy. Just think about how many times a guy comes home from work and he just wants to play Call of Duty, like a normie, or Fortnite, you know? And how many women play Fortnite or like Phasmophobia or like Fall Guys or on their mobile phones, right? Because girls make up 50% because it's mobile gaming. So it's like, you swap it and what happens?
Well, and her rationale behind it is even worse because it's just, oh, it's a completely insular antisocial activity. And it's like, how many centuries have women been like knitting and crocheting for? Is that a deeply social activity? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, there's no shortage of female activities that are not. Is gardening a super social activity?
You know, Lizzie has a skill diff, okay? That's what she's trying to say. She can't play. She can't hang.
That's actually like a really good question. Or like, what are the least attractive hobbies the other way around for women according to men? And you know, that'd be kind of a funny viral response to this, a post back to it. It just is like, you know, I don't know, like being an online hag or something along those lines. But
being Lizzie.
That's right. So, anyways,
it's just cringe. Like, okay, I would think she would agree with Glenn Jacobs. Do you know who Glenn Jacobs is? Kane?
Yes, of course.
Politically, I would think he is not only based, but more based than Liz Wheeler. Straight up, objectively. And he's the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
Yep.
Kane is the biggest dork on planet Earth. He got a huge acreage ranch just so he can play paintball with his buddies.
Let's go.
And he's a giant video gamer. And he could talk circles around Liz Wheeler in terms of macroeconomics and conservatism and whatever, and traditional moralities that he actually is living out his traditional morality instead of taking filtered photos and posing in sundresses pretending to be trad.
I volunteer, Henry Cavill.
I think it's a skill issue, Liz.
Yeah, David is right. Poor Henry Cavill. Poor guy. he's got
no luck with the women. None of them are just throwing their underwear at him as he walks by. No.